stopping us now. Car wash,
Get with the feeling now.
car wash, yeah.
Now go. Walk out the door. Just turn around now. 'Cause you're not welcome anymore.
BKK1.
You love that one, of course. Welcome to Paddy, welcome to Thailand, and of course, welcome down here to the podcast studio. As per normal, BKK1 bringing you live things today, and today it's even hotter in the studio. Absolutely sweltering. We've got some two guys in front of us that are from the Action Empire, and they're in here to say hi. Hi, guys. Welcome to the studio.
Hi, David.
Thank you.
Thank you. You can hear me loud and clear.
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Everything's fine. These guys, by the way, let me just, these guys in front of me are professional film people, lighting people, and all that kind of stuff. So I feel rather immature to all these guys at the moment. I've got the voice, but I don't know about the lighting. Welcome to the studio. Please tell people your name.
My name is Sandeep Jail. I'm a actor, filmmaker, martial artist, stunt coordinator, and everything.
We're going to get back to you because I heard, we were talking downstairs and I liked some things that you said. And sir, do introduce yourself.
My name is Anthony Tekek. I'm a writer, actor, and a producer.
Wow, we have got some talent in the studio. And to the side of me, Simon Cox in the studio. We're going to be talking to Simon as well as we go on. Now, I do believe that you're making a new movie at the moment.
Right.
Please do tell us about what you're making because I'm pretty. I like these kind of things, you know, before the movie's out.
Yeah. I mean, it's my third movie actually as a director. The name is Blood Hunt, and it's a martial arts action movie with a lot of action and kind of like a crime investigation story, you know. And we are filming it in Bangkok. It's my first time I'm filming a movie in Bangkok.
Did you say? Just tell me if I'm right in saying when we was downstairs we were talking. It was a bit like a Sherlock Holmes kind of thing in it. You know, like a who did it. Is that right? Did I hear those kind of words?
Exactly. Yeah, it's all about like investigation, like, you know, the police and, you know, the murder and the crime, and like, you know, they just chasing, like, trying to find some evidences to find the killer or whatever. I don't want to say too much, you know, like, yeah.
Don't give the plot away. Whatever
Right.
you do, don't give the plot away. But I like it. I mean, I like things like that. Now, is it one of those things you can say yes or no? If you don't want to answer me, it's fine because I understand you're making the movie. Is it one of those things that keeps you on the edge of the seat all the way through?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, like that,
yeah, like, you know,
like
like
that.
what's gonna happen? It's a lot of suspense. Like, how did that happen? You know, now, like, you know, we need to like solve the problems, solve the, like, you know, like problems, like, and like find the thing. You know what I mean? Like, and mixed with a lot of action sequences, like martial arts action. We have Simon Cook in it. We have Ron Smorenberg in it. You know, like top-notch martial artists and a lot of stuntmen from Thailand. Myself is also a martial artist and actor. You know, so
But you're jumping. This is where I want to come to you. You're actually. We said, didn't we, downstairs that he's the editor, yeah?
Yeah.
But you said to me he's also acting as well.
That's right.
I mean, what do you do?
Kind of all in all, writer, actor,
So
producer.
So what do? You go. Yep. Good shot.
yeah,
Run there.
yeah. So I mean, like, he's a famous actor too. You know,
Right.
like, in Hollywood and also
Good.
as well as in India. So he's like one of the main actors.
Right.
Simon, Ron, and myself. That's the major.
So you have to remember, because you're the director as well. Of course, you have to remember. A is where you are,
Right.
B where you're going to, and then when you come back, you go remember what you've done.
Right.
So your head must be going.
It's not an easy thing.
Huh?
It's not an easy thing. Because
Yeah.
I have good experience in a lot of movies. I never seen somebody does like that.
No,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
It's
amazing.
a very tough job.
The movies that I like, you know, when you say, you know, you guess who and all these kind of things, I like it because the crowd's there, aren't they? You two might be sitting watching the movie and he's going, it was him. He did it. And you go, no, it's him. And then when the movie's finished, he's going, I told you, didn't I?
Yeah.
I told you it was him. I told you. Well, I can't believe you. But when is this movie coming out? Do you think?
We don't have a particular date on
Right.
like when exactly it's gonna come out, because we are looking to bring it out by mid this year.
Right.
Yeah, but there's a lot of work pending, like the post-production. Like the filming will end soon, but the post-production is going to take time
Right.
because of the lot of VFX work and all that is going to be pending. You know what I mean? So it's going to take some time.
You know yourself from you've done how many movies?
50.
50 movies. I mean, this
movies,
guy's a
yeah.
veteran, aren't you? He puts us to shame. No, 50 movies. I mean, you know.
This is the 50th movie.
Yeah?
This is the 50th
Oh, this is the
movie.
50th.
Yeah.
Celebrate.
Yeah, we have to.
Now, yeah, pop. What I can say to you is this: you know yourself, people do not understand in your business and whatever, you know, in the entertainment business, but especially in your business, how hard it is. You know, it's not easy, is it, to do this business, the film business, because you said you was a writer.
Yes.
And I mean, I'm sure that you're one of these writers that goes, okay, sort of like action, and you sit there and you watch it and you go, no, and change it, yeah?
Yeah.
You're always changing it. You're always writing the script through the movie, yeah?
No, usually, you know, when you give a story to a scriptwriter or a director, they have the full right. They don't have to ask me.
Right.
They can ask me, but when you write the agreement, you give all the rights. They can change.
Well,
They can take
they
the
can
story.
change it.
Yeah, they could change it.
Right, so you give them the story.
That's the way in India.
Okay, so you give them all the story. You give them the rights.
Yeah.
You fill your bank up a bit more. They're happy.
Maybe they take my story and make a different script.
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
But
so
so
it
what
is-
you're doing is you're giving them a sort of script idea.
Ideas. Yeah.
Right. Interesting. I like that.
If I write the script, it's a difference. They take my story, they can write a script and change things.
Right,
If
right.
I give the script, it's a different thing.
Right,
They had to
right.
ask me
Right.
to change one sentence.
So you were saying you've done some stuff with Sean Bean.
Yeah, Sean
and
Bean.
Chris Hemsworth, of course, who's been over here to Bangkok a few
Chris,
times.
Chris' first movie was with me. He
What was the
came-
movie called? Can I ask?
Cash.
Cash.
When he came for the interview, I was there with the director, and his accent was a big problem. He was Australian, right?
That's right.
The director said, "No, we can't take him because Sean Bean is British.
That's right.
So you want a British accent." Then we told director, "Why don't you tell him to learn American accent?" Then he hired a tutor
Right. To
for
learn
1 month.
Uh-huh.
When he came back, exact like a
American.
British American accent.
Wow.
So he's so hardworking, you know.
Yeah,
People
he is.
doesn't do that.
No.
So he went to Australia, came here and hired a tutor, coach, acting coach, and he worked hard to get into the movies.
You
He's
s-
so dedicated. That's why he's so famous now.
Yeah, I mean,
He's very dedicated.
happy days though. I mean, come on, you made Cash all those years ago, and now he's famous. I mean, and now the Cash must be coming back to Cash.
Right.
And he was only a SHAG member.
Yeah, he was,
Getting
yeah.
a minimum salary like me.
Yeah.
Now he's 12, 15 million.
Yeah,
See?
yeah, happy days.
People go, he was,
Happy
only
days
20,
is-
he was only 22 then.
Just remind him to take you out for dinner. That's what I'd
yeah.
say.
Yeah.
The film industry itself, I mean, we were speaking downstairs about the film industry and everything, all the streaming there is that's going on in the world now. I mean, people have got accessibility to the main millions and millions of things now. Of course, the industry that years ago was like you make the movie and you've got to get it in the cinema, and then it has a premiere at the cinemas all over the place, and then it's out there, yeah? I mean, these days now with social media, people are using these shorts, these reels and whatever they're using now on social media to promote the way
Right.
of the movie coming out. Do you think that today, I think it is, but your opinion of today's technology is helping you guys a lot now, yes?
Definitely. I mean, yeah. I mean, like the social media thing, or like the whole video.
The whole thing, the whole
thing,
social
so-
media,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, not just the social media, the way it's been marketed, everything is changing. You know, social media is the latest thing. We started with the newspapers back in the day, then the TV came, then the internet came, you know, then now it's the social media era. Something else is going to come in the future, right?
It is. I mean,
And-
you know, but
yeah.
they're like, sorry, they're like, I mean, now, today, it's not like the trailers that you used to put out all those years ago and, you know, and say, you know, ding, 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 30 seconds, this is what it's going to be, boof. I mean, the things they put out now are like little mini movies,
Right.
That's right.
aren't
Right,
they?
right.
Short-
And they give
short-
you like a little, they give you a taste of everything in the movie,
That's
Yeah. correct.
leaving out all the big bits,
Right.
but they get you hungry.
Yeah.
They give you that hook. I
Yeah.
think that's a great idea, and it's great for you guys because you can sort of portray the art of what you do easier now. Yeah, would you agree on that?
I agree on that, actually. Yeah.
Exactly.
Would you have liked it all those years ago when you started in the movie business? I mean, what would you have done all those years ago on your first movie if you had access to all of this technology now?
I know it's a big difference. We can't
You'd
even.
be richer.
I know.
We all would.
We never thought about this movie business. A number of movies. Look at that now.
Yeah.
So many movies.
Do you see? I mean, a lot of movies are being rehashed as well, aren't they? Rehashed and redone.
Yeah,
They're,
yeah.
they're being retold again.
That's
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I think you can never beat the original. I don't think you can beat the original, but out of curiosity, people go and see the remake of the
remake.
original. No,
Yeah.
I mean,
Does
the
that make sense?
original idea is the original idea. You know what I mean? Like it can never be recreated. Like it comes from the creator's heart. You know, if you try to remake it, like how original it can be.
Mm.
You know, so that's the thing. Like
Original is always better.
Yeah.
Most of the time,
Yeah.
original is better.
You would say what?
I know
sorry?
because of the technology,
Mm.
it looks good, but original, the first one would be.
It's just got that. It's just got that authenticity of the way it's made and the passion that's gone into it.
That's right.
I mean, you as movie producers, I'm gonna ask you this question. Do you? I mean, I've seen some of the things that you're doing that Simon sent me over to see, and it. I mean, most of it looks real and not green screen. Am I right?
no, none of them are green screen.
Which I like.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
Yeah.
Do you think that the movies that are out there today are a bit unrealistic?
That's
Well,
true.
Do you?
They,
I mean,
You do though, don't you? No.
Yeah, because of the
I mean,
technology, people knows what we are doing, green screen. Before that, like 70s, 80s, there was no green screen, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really agree to that because like I think green screen is needed to like sometimes make things that's not able to like actually
Sure,
do. You know
makes
what I mean?
it down to
You know, let's
effect
say-
and cost. And
Yeah,
things.
let's say you want to do like a fight sequence on top of a running train. Like,
Right.
how can you actually do it? Like, the green
Right.
screen is the best way to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, mine was sort of like using the green screen and all the technology they use
Yeah.
today to make
Yeah,
things.
it's the advantage of the technology.
Yeah.
Advantage, not.
It's the yeah, like you said, it's the advantage of the technology. You know what I mean? Like, let's say you want to make an outer world.
Mm.
I mean, it's in your ideas. It's your it's something like you have it in your brain, right? Like as an artist, and if you want to bring it out to the public, if you want to create something beautiful, like you have to rely on the technology like this. If there is no technology or green screen, how are you gonna bring your ideas out?
Right.
So
right.
back in the day, I believe like back in the day when there was no technology, all these ideas sit in your head never come out.
Right, so
You know.
so that's given you like I mean it's not that I'm for or against it. It was just
Yeah.
my opinion.
Yeah.
But listening to you, it gives you that accessibility to do the things maybe that you couldn't do in your imagination when it was just you and a camera.
Right.
Yeah.
So
But
no-
personally,
Yeah, nothing wrong in taking the advantage of technology.
but
because-
personally speaking, my movies don't rely on green screen or any sort of VFX or any. VFX in the sense means like blood and gun effects. That's what I mean. Like other than that, like we don't rely on green screen or anything because my movies is not that type of movies.
Right.
It's basically a raw martial arts fight.
Right.
Yeah.
Which I love. I mean,
Yeah.
I like raw.
Yeah.
I like raw movies.
Yeah.
I like raw acting as well. I think it's great.
if it is
You know.
needed, you have to use it.
Yeah,
That's all.
absolutely. I mean, so you're now still filming. Yes.
Yes.
You've got, what did you say? You've got more, what, 2 or 3 weeks left to filming?
Yeah, about 3 weeks left because we are like halfway through the film already.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So when you're all done and film and finished and all that, you go back America, do you?
Yeah.
And then what? You cut it and remix it and everything in America.
Yeah, we're gonna do everything in
Editing,
America.
everything.
Right.
Editing and everything. Yeah.
And who is? I mean, this is a bit of a silly question, but who is the person at the end of it that says yes? Is that you? When you've cut it down and
Yeah.
you've mixed it, is it
Yes.
you? Is it you? Or
No,
is, it
he's-
is it a team or?
Yeah, it's me basically. It's
Okay,
me basically.
alright.
But I'm not gonna be like, oh, okay. I'm gonna make the movie the way I want, but I'm gonna show it to like my friends and people involved in the movie. Hey, what do you think about this one? Like,
I was
are you
going to
happy?
say,
with this? Yeah.
are you open to opinions?
Yeah, of
which is
course. I
great,
mean, I
you know?
have to, right? I mean,
No, any movie is not a one-man show.
No,
Yeah.
Even
no.
though it's a one-man show, like he was telling me, cameraman, editor, everybody work together. It's a game for everybody play together.
It's teamwork.
Yeah, it has to be a teamwork. If the teamwork failed, one team failed, everything failed.
Well, it's
So
a domino
he's-
effect,
yeah,
isn't it?
Yeah.
He's kind of controlling everything, make sure everybody does the right thing,
exactly.
actors.
This is the only art that requires multiple people's talent to bring this art.
Absolutely, to
out.
bring it forward. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I don't think one person can take credit
I
in
don't
cinema.
think so either.
Cinema.
I don't think so either.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
so
everybody-
I definitely have to ask the opinion of other people. Hey, do you really like that, or maybe they have a different idea. I don't like that cut or version.
That's a good approach.
Yeah.
That's what I
Absolutely.
noticed he does. He asked the cameraman, you think how does it look like?
How was that shot?
Yeah,
Exactly.
Two little bits better. Ask him. Oh, maybe that's good. 'Cause that's the best thing he asked.
The best thing you can get is feedback.
Right.
Feedback.
Feedback.
Feedback, that's
Feedback
right.
is the best
Yeah.
thing you can get,
Feedback.
and it's good if you can take it, isn't it? You know, you get your feedback and you can take it without going, "But I really like that." Yeah, but we just don't think it really worked. Can we just do it one more time?
But again, like
Try
the final opinion is on me. I don't really have to listen to them. You know, if I think that I don't really have to take it, I'll just like, this is good. I'm good. You know, we don't need to go.
Yeah, but I don't think you would take that approach.
I mean, it depends. Like, it depends. Sometimes I go with my guts. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, sometimes I have to be like, maybe they're not right. I like this one. I want to keep it the way I want. Sometimes, so it's 50-50. You know what I mean? It has to be balanced. Depending, again, like, final decision is taken by me.
That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
When you did the first movies, or back in the day when you did the first movies, of course, you were sort of semi-restricted on what you could do. Yeah, was it easy in them days? Easier than it is now? Do you think?
No, I actually went to watch a shoot. My brother is a star in India.
Mhm.
He used to be a big star.
Mhm.
I went to see the location to see the shooting. Then the director asked me to do a role as his father when he's 12 years old because of the face cut. That's why I get into the movies, the first movie.
Right.
Then it was not easy, the timing, everything, because I never went for an actor, right? Then slowly other people started calling me. Then I did another movie called Beyond the Soul. It's a spiritual movie.
Right.
I got a Best Actor award at Honolulu Film Festival.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
I was not that famous that time, but I got an award because.
But it must have give you that sort of like proud feeling.
Yeah, that's right. That's
Made you
right.
feel good. Guys, we're going to bring Simon in a minute. So,
Sure.
Is there anything you'd like to say to anybody listening out there about the movie? And of course, down at Paddy One and BKK1, we're expecting all the information and all the nice pictures and all the editorial that goes with it, and we'll get it out there for you.
I think we had a great experience in Thailand. The people
I was going to say,
so nice.
Yeah.
you like
Very
it, yeah?
cooperative. I'm sure they like the movie because of the location.
But you said it's your first time in Thailand, yeah?
I mean, making a movie for
Making a movie.
but I've been here many times.
Yeah,
so-
but it's okay to come here, but like
Yeah.
making a movie, then you're suddenly here on business,
Yeah.
and then suddenly you've got to find all these people that you say, hey, you know, I'm doing this. How about you looking at this for me? Which is going to be okay. You'll be fine.
For me,
yeah.
first time. For me, first time.
Well,
yeah.
there we go. You see, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I
I'm
mean-
sure that you'll be fine.
Yeah, I mean, I know all these people because I'm in the stunt industry, like movie industry. Like, I know all these people, like including Simon and everybody, you know. So I'm like, if I want to make a next movie, why not I try in Thailand because I know all these people, and you know, let's try. You know, that's the reason.
It's
why
a good
this is
place. It's a
happening.
nice place. It's got massive.
Yeah, because
massive places.
massive place, and I like the culture. I like the idea. I like the people. You know, I like everything. The vibe is completely different. You know, we're relaxed and chill, and
It's quite a, I mean, there's
Yeah.
quite a few movies over the years that have been here.
Yeah.
And now, I mean, you know, the government themselves, the Thai government now are actually promoting, you know, the fact that people want to come over here and bring them over here to make movies. They want more people to come over and make movies.
Right.
So, you know, the future could be bright for you guys.
right. Thank you. Yeah.
So, okay, guys, we're going to take a break there, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you for
so
jumping.
much, yeah.
Hope we did all right for you, okay? And we're going to bring Simon in a few seconds. All right, guys?
Thank you for your time.
Lovely, lovely.
Slow, not faster, not faster.
Up. Keep your hand up. Okay. Yes.
เดี๋ยวไว้ก่อนเดี๋ยวมันจะไปสปีดแล้ววิ๊บไหนนะถ้ามันช้า
Okay. One bad guy over there. One bad guy.
And welcome to the studio, Simon. Nice to see you in here.
See you again.
Yeah, you've been in here many times now, yes?
Yes.
Good to see you again.
See you again.
Action Empire, how is it going? Good?
Yes. We have the back team. The future.
Yeah?
Yes. This Sandy, my friend.
Yeah, I mean, I seen Sandy had posted some of your fighting scenes. I mean, you know that this guy, and I've seen him and I know him for many years, he's one of these guys that will sort of go away and keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it, and then he comes back and does it right. But I mean, he's got some good moves, yeah?
Yep. I mean, I know him for years and years. You know, he's one
Yeah.
of the best martial artists out there.
Did you see that he said you're one of the best martial artists he knows?
Yes.
There you go. You see, that's compliments for you, because sometimes he goes, "Oh, I feel like this, Dave. I feel like this," and I say, "Man, you're so good." You remember we did the awards together in Bangkok, and he was so nervous in the awards, but then we meet up and everything was happy. So looking forward to the film.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good.
looking good, going good.
Yeah, looking good.
Yeah, giving it power.
Yeah, I have power. Yeah. Yes. Long time. I have seen with him at
Yeah.
the movie.
Right.
The cliff.
Great Escape.
Yeah, the cliff fighting the bed fighting. Yes.
Right. Yeah. So you've seen his stuff anyway.
No,
yeah.
he was saying that basically like he was in my last movie called
Yeah,
The Great
yeah.
Escape. We
I've
shot
seen
that.
that. I've seen
We
that.
shot that in Texas. And
Was
he,
it?
Yeah, and he was in it doing a fight scene and a character. So that's what he's trying to do.
Well, he can definitely fight, and he's definitely got the moves, and he's definitely got
Yeah.
the looks. Because when I go out with him, I sort of keep him to the back, so people don't sort of. But he's good. He's going to be very good in the movie. Looking forward to it coming out, and it's going to come out like we said. When do you think it would be ready? Is that a big question to ask? I mean, I know you got 2 or 3 weeks remaining on filming, but what kind of deadline or timeline would you have? Do you think?
We are looking at mid this year, probably around end of April, June,
Right.
something like that. Because
Would that be when the first sort of like tidbits of like teasers are out there?
yeah, that's when the teasers and all that's gonna be out.
Right.
But like after filming, it's gonna take at least 2 to 3 months for post production.
Right.
And even June is kind of like early, like super early. Something around there, like we can actually finish the film.
Right.
Yeah. Finish making the film. Like now it's ready to show it to people.
Right. Okay. All right. Listen, Simon, you know that you're always welcome in the studio. It's nice to see you.
Yeah. nice to
Always nice to see you, my friend. I mean,
Nice to
he's messaging me all the time, and it's good to see you. Thank you again
you so much.
for coming in the studio. We'll put all this together. We'll get some material from you and make it all look nice and bubbly for you guys, and get it out there. And also keep us up to date down here
Definitely.
on what's happening. Okay.
Definitely.